Renegade Immortal Episode 128. In the previous episode, Wang Lin returned to the demon army camp after a long disappearance. His power now standing at the peak of soul transformation. As he stepped inside, the demon soldiers who once served under him felt both fear and awe. Parting to make way, 4 commanders attempted to stop him, but with only a few quiet words, Wang Lin's overwhelming spiritual power forced them back. He then confronted the new chief commander, a burly warrior whose strength was formidable and backed by a fearsome demonic tortoise spell. Yet even this power collapsed under Wang Lin's finger of death. At the end of the previous episode, Wang Lin seized Sima Yan and demanded to know the fate of his missing followers. What will happen next? Stay tuned. And the story continues. Sima Yan's body trembled. This voice that entered his ears caused his entire body to become cold. "Half a year after you left," he stammered. "The 2 of them went missing. I don't know where they went." Wang Lin's gaze turned icy. Without wasting another word, he formed a sword with his fingers and pressed them between Sima Yan's brows. His divine sense surged forward as he cast the soul search spell once again. Sima Yan's body convulsed violently. Blood poured from his nose, his ears, and his mouth. His eyes bulged as if they would burst from their sockets. Memories flooded into Wang Lin's mind, memories of what had happened in his absence. Half a year after Wang Lin had left, 13 and Hu Pao had argued. Hu Pao had wanted to return to their tribe, but 13 refused to leave, insisting on waiting for Wang Lin's return. In the end, Hu Pao tried to leave, but he never made it. Sima Yan captured him, accusing him of breaking army regulations. He crippled Hu Pao's cultivation and threw him into the dark prison. 3 months later, Hu Pao mysteriously disappeared. Even Sima Yan didn't know how. 13 had tried to help Hu Pao, but Sima Yan crushed all of his meridians and bones, leaving him broken and near death, just as Sima Yan was about to throw 13 into the dungeon. The chief commander appeared and took 13 away. These scenes flashed through Wang Lin's mind like a burning storm. His eyes grew colder and colder until he finally laughed bitterly and said 3 times, "Good, good, good." With that, his anger erupted, the celestial slaughter art activated, and Sima Yan's body began to wither. Within a few breaths, he exploded into a shower of flesh and blood. From the remains, strands of gray mist rose and condensed between Wang Lin's fingers, a life seal born of wrath. Without hesitation, Wang Lin turned toward the burly man in black armor standing nearby. From Sima Yan's memories, Wang Lin knew this man had taken 13 away. He stepped forward and asked coldly, "Where is 13? The burly man frowned and after a moment replied, "Are you talking about that barbarian Sima Yan crippled half a year ago? If so, I can't help you." The demon general issued an order to collect strong-bodied men. That barbarian's flesh had a strange power, so I healed him and offered him to the demon general himself. If you want him back, you'll have to ask the demon general directly, if you dare. Wang Lin's gaze darkened. "You saved 13 and then gave him away. Your sins and merits balance each other. I won't kill you." His body turned into a swirl of green smoke and shot into the sky, heading straight toward the demon general's palace. The burly man stared at the vanishing smoke, stunned that he was still alive. He muttered, "The demon general went into seclusion half a year ago and closed all transfer arrays. The only way in now is to break through by force." High above the city, Wang Lin's divine sense swept across ancient demon city. Just as the man said, every transfer array leading to the demon general's palace was sealed from within. A heavy sigh escaped his lips. 13 and Hu Pao were brought here because of me. I dragged them into this. He reflected silently. A cultivator sought longevity, sought to escape fate, to avoid calamity. 13 and Hu Pao weren't even close companions. Breaking into the demon general's palace was suicide. But, he whispered, if I don't save 13, what Tao am I chasing? If I can't stay true to my heart, how can I seek the way of the heavens? His heart solidified. He would save 13, no matter what. There were 6 massive gates between the army camp and the demon general's palace. Since he couldn't teleport, He would break through each one by force. He appeared before the sixth gate, a towering structure 100 feet tall, glowing faintly with restrictive light. "Stop where you are," a guard shouted. "Take one more step and you will die without mercy." Wang Lin's eyes turned cold. He drew a deep breath, touched his bag of holding, and summoned the celestial sword. The blade hovered around him, letting out roaring echoes of Shu Leguo's laughter. The guards charged with killing intent, unleashing their demonic power. But Wang Lin didn't stop. He stepped forward. The celestial sword cut through everything. Anyone who dared to approach was sliced apart. Screams echoed across the walls. Wang Lin leapt onto the sword, and with one strike, the sixth gate shattered into a rain of debris. Thousands of demon soldiers were thrown backward by the explosion. "I want to meet the demon general." Wang Lin's calm voice carried a commanding weight. "Kill him!" The demon soldiers roared in unison. They surged forward, forming a sea of black armor and murderous aura. Wang Lin waved his hand, summoning a tornado of spiritual wind that tore through their ranks. Clearing a path, he strode straight through the chaos and arrived before the fifth gate. Without pausing, he pressed his palm forward. A deafening explosion followed, and the fifth gate crumbled. Behind it, tens of thousands of demon soldiers had gathered. Their demonic power combined into one massive wave of energy that blasted toward Wang Lin, forcing him to retreat several steps. He immediately summoned 3 sword sheaths from his bag. 3 rays of sword energy burst forth like dragons, colliding with the demonic wave. Explosions thundered through the square as the earth itself trembled. Wang Lin charged forward again. The celestial sword, the restriction flag, and countless spells danced around him in a storm of destruction. Demon soldiers poured in from behind, surrounding him completely. "Lord Demon General," he shouted. "Wang Lin requests an audience." His voice echoed through the sky, but no response came. The soldiers tightened their encirclement. Wang Lin's expression hardened. "So be it." His thumb glowed with deadly power. The finger of death descended. Within 1,000 feet, every demon soldier trembled. Their bodies withered into dust as their blood and energy were drawn into Wang Lin's thumb. He advanced without hesitation, striking the fourth gate. It exploded into fragments, and an old man appeared from within, summoning a giant python made of demonic energy. "Back down," the old man roared. The python lunged, but Wang Lin's finger touched it. The creature shattered, its energy dispersing. The old man staggered backward, blood spilling from his lips. Wang Lin stepped past the fourth gate. He recognized the old man, one of the attendants from a year ago. The man's face turned pale with disbelief. In just a year, Wang Lin's strength had grown to an unimaginable level. With another gesture, Wang Lin unleashed the celestial slaughter art. A suffocating aura filled the sky as he dived into the mass of demon soldiers, his spells killing dozens with every move. Formations of tens of thousands of soldiers surrounded him, merging their demonic power into monstrous beasts and waves of deadly energy. Even Wang Lin, at the peak of late-stage soul transformation, felt his energy draining fast. He shattered celestial jades one after another to restore his strength, continuing the slaughter without pause. "Demonic finger," he shouted, using the second killing spell. A pulse of dark power erupted. The air shook as demonic energy was repelled by his finger. Countless soldiers exploded into blood mist. From their flesh and blood, a massive dragon of blood formed and roared toward the third gate. The old man tried to block it, but the dragon's power overwhelmed him. His body exploded into dust. The blood dragon smashed into the third gate and shattered it completely. From beyond the ruins, 6 white-haired elders appeared, each radiating power equal to a late-stage soul transformation cultivator. Tens of thousands more soldiers poured in behind them. Wang Lin's breathing grew heavy. "This is my limit," he murmured. He raised his right pinky finger and drew a slow circle in the air. Underworld. The world darkened. Lightning tore through the heavens as a massive scroll appeared across the sky, a painting of mountains and rivers. From it, gray mist streamed out, condensing into another underworld finger. The 2 fingers, his and the one from the scroll, merged as one. Wang Lin fused with the underworld finger itself. becoming its embodiment. He charged toward the second gate. The 5 elders joined forces, trying to block him, but the underworld finger's power was overwhelming. They coughed blood and were thrown backward. The second gate collapsed under its might. Behind it stood a small, fierce-looking man, the #1 chief commander under the demon general. As Wang Lin's underworld finger pressed down, the commander formed seals and unleashed his full strength. The impact between them created a glowing white sphere, flashing with black lightning. For 3 breaths, the commander held on, before he was forced backward, carving deep furrows into the ground. "Commander Wang," he roared. "I am the chief commander under the demon general. What do you want?" "I want to meet the demon general," Wang Lin answered coldly. As his words fell, gray mist poured into him from all directions, the life essence of countless soldiers. The underworld finger's power surged to its peak. The commander's eyes widened in horror. He was pushed back again, back to the first gate. With a thunderous explosion, the first gate shattered. The commander spat out blood and was thrown aside. From within the ruins stepped a towering figure, his aura blazing with battle intent. He said nothing and threw a punch. The air shook as his fist unleashed the 10 collapse fist intent. The first collapse, the second, the third, each one stronger than the last. By the time the 10th collapse struck, the world itself seemed to tremble. A deafening boom erupted, and ripples spread across the ground between Wang Lin and the figure, expanding outward like waves on an endless ocean, rolling for more than 5 kilometers. In this episode, we saw Wang Lin arrive at the Demon Spirit Army camp, where he was immediately confronted by a powerful force. A vast black mist rose, forming a barrier that sealed the entire camp. Inside were 10,000 disciplined demon soldiers clad in black armor, led by a fierce commander radiating killing intent. The atmosphere grew tense as Wang Lin's presence was noticed, and the confrontation between him and the Demon Spirit Army began to unfold. What happens next? Stay tuned for the next episode of Renegade Immortal. If you enjoyed this episode or found it interesting, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to get notified about the latest episodes in Wang Lin's journey. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.